Ever get that feeling? You know, like when a tech rumor surfaces and it's just so secretive, like something big is definitely happening, but nobody knows what.
Oh, absolutely. It's that irresistible blend of curiosity and speculation that makes the tech world tick.
Right. And the intel you've sent us, well, it's got that in spades. We're talking Jony Ive,
The Jony Ive.
the one and only,
Hmm.
the man who practically invented sleek design at Apple.
Right,
Uh,
right. iPods, iPhones, the whole aesthetic.
exactly. And he's teamed up with who else but Sam Altman.
OpenAI, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
They're really pushing the boundaries of AI.
No kidding. So when minds like these get together, well, you know it's not going to be some run-of-the-mill gadget launch,
It's
right?
got everyone buzzing. You just don't see this level of secrecy often.
It's true. So what if we manage to piece together?
Well, we're working with snippets, whispers, really. Gizmo Kina had a piece, Engadget picked it up too. It seems like we're looking at a new device.
A device, okay. But not just any device.
No, no, no. This is AI-powered, but the details are, well, they're practically non-existent.
So we've got a super secret project orchestrated by two of tech's biggest names. But what's the goal here? They're not just reinventing the wheel, are they?
Not at all. The sources you sent, they hint at something much bigger. It's like they want to completely change how we interact with AI.
Okay, so not another smart speaker or voice assistant.
It seems not. The whispers are all about moving beyond touch screens, beyond voice commands even.
Beyond text screens and voice commands. Now that's interesting. But how? How do you even interact with technology if you're not touching it or talking to it?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's got the entire tech world captivated.
Okay, so no touch screens, no voice commands. It's like we're trying to imagine a whole new language for interacting with technology.
It's a fascinating challenge, right? And this is where someone like Jony Ive becomes absolutely crucial.
Because of his design background.
Exactly. He's always been a huge proponent of what he calls natural interaction. Technology that just melts away. You know, you're not even really conscious of it.
Right, like you don't think, oh, I'm using a multi-touch interface. When you pick up an iPhone, you just use it.
Exactly. And that's what made his work at Apple so revolutionary. The iPod's click wheel, for instance.
Hmm.
So simple, but so elegant, so intuitive.
It's true. Ives designs always had that it just works magic. So is that what we're talking about here? A device you interact with using gestures? Or maybe even, I don't know, just by thinking about it.
Well, the sources you sent, they definitely play into that sense of mystery. There's talk about a device that responds to your touch, your gaze, even your movements.
Like really subtle stuff, not just waving your arms around.
Exactly. Think about how you interact with the world naturally, reaching for something, looking at something you want. This device, it's almost like it blurs the lines between the physical and the digital.
Whoa, okay. A device that blurs the lines between physical and digital. That's getting pretty deep. But let's back up a second. We keep talking about the how, but shouldn't we be asking why? Why go through all this trouble to reinvent how we interact with technology? What's the ultimate goal?
That is the question, isn't it? And from what I gather, Ive and Altman, they seem to be driven by this desire to make technology more human,
Hmm.
more integrated with our lives, but not in a way that's distracting or, well, addictive.
It's true. It often feels like we're constantly tethered to our devices now, even when we know we should be present in, the real world.
Right. So the question is, can technology help us find that balance? Can it enhance our lives without taking over?
And are they suggesting this new device is the answer?
It seems that way. Imagine a device that's so in tune with your needs, it anticipates them. You're not constantly checking it, not bombarded with notifications. It just handles things in the background.
Okay, now that sounds kind of amazing, like having a personal assistant who just knows what you need before you even do.
Exactly. It fades into the background, allows you to focus on what's important. It's a powerful vision, don't you think?
I do, but it also raises a lot of questions. I mean, a device that's that integrated into your life. What are the implications? For privacy? For, I don't know, even our own sense of agency.
That's where things get really interesting, right? This isn't just about a new gadget. This is about our entire relationship with technology,
Yeah.
maybe even with reality itself.
And with a shift that big, well, the stakes are huge. Imagine the impact on the tech industry.
Right. Companies like Apple, Google, Amazon, their entire business models are built on the way we interact with technology now.
This could completely disrupt everything. I mean, we could be talking about a seismic shift in the entire landscape. It's kind of hard to wrap your head around, right? Like, The ripple effects of a device like this, not just for tech giants, but for like everyday life, how we work, how we connect, even just how we experience the world.
It really makes you think about the future, doesn't it? All the possibilities, good and, no, maybe a little scary too.
Right. I mean, imagine a world where technology just gets us, where it
Yeah.
actually helps us to be more present, not constantly dragging us away from what's right in front of
It's
us.
a compelling vision to finally break free from the notification overload. No more feeling obligated to check our devices every 5 seconds.
Right. And think about what we could accomplish if we weren't always so distracted. If our technology actually helped us focus, helped us achieve our goals, it's exciting.
It is. But there's another side to that coin, isn't there? I mean, when you have a device that's that good at anticipating your needs, doesn't it also have the potential to, well, shape them?
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't thought about it like that.
It's like the more intuitive technology becomes, the less we might have to use our own intuition, you
Mm.
know? And that's a little unnerving when you really think about it.
It is. It's like we want technology that's smart, but not so smart that it like outthinks us and makes us dependent on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the tightrope Ive and Altman have to walk, right?
Right.
Creating something groundbreaking, but also something responsible, something that empowers us without, diminishing our own capabilities.
Which is what makes this whole conversation so fascinating, right? It's not just about the tech itself, it's about what that tech says about us, about our values, our
Wow.
priorities, even our fears.
Absolutely. And that's something we all need to be thinking about. Because this isn't just happening in some lab somewhere. This is about the future we're building. All of us.
So, to our listener out there, we leave you with this. We're on the edge of something big, a potential revolution in how we interact with technology and with the world.
And the question isn't just what kind of device Ive and Altman will unveil, but what kind of future we'll choose to create with it.
It's a big question, a really big question, and one we hope you'll keep exploring. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. It's been quite a ride. Until next time, keep asking the big questions, and as always, keep diving deep.